CEOs, what's up, your boy Siabish, and I'm back with another video. And don't let others consume your time. When doing so, you allow others to consume what's yours, which is the time that is tied to your last breath. Embrace the life you live by doing what matters most. Be conscious with how you spend your time. A lot of the times, time just goes by. You know the saying, time flies? Yeah, it literally does. That being the case, make sure you aren't wasting it in spaces that don't embrace all of you, let alone stimulate you in a way where you are being the best you. There's no need in giving our time freely when there's a chance it can be wasted. Remain present so you don't lose track of time, let alone yourself and whatever it is you are doing. The time you spend is one that never is repeated. There's no rewind, no pause. Time is continuous. So make sure you align yourself with the time that you have. Keep it pushing. Don't stop for no one. Be great, do great, and remain great. Reality is what you do next. And yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to say, before I say these two screenshots that I have for y'all, yeah, just be conscious of like what you do with your time and who you give it. It doesn't even have to be people, for example. All right, it could be literally Netflix or your video games. Like, don't let things that in reality, if you really think about it, could possibly be meaningless. Like, you got to be real with yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? You could be doing these things where it might just feel good or make you feel comfortable. But in reality, is that really helping you out? Is that the best thing you could do for yourself? Like, just be real with yourself. Just think about it. We be getting too consumed with, like, I don't know, there's so much, like, life in itself already keeps us busy, you know what I'm saying, in our mind, let alone just in real life, just, you know, our surroundings, our environment, what we do on a daily basis. But just like for a second, just take a second to really realize what you do with your time every single day. Just think about it. There's definitely things that we do repeatedly every single day, right? And there's also things that we don't really have to do, but we do, not even like with conscious, like we just do it, you know what I'm saying? So it could be hanging out with people, but we're not doing anything productive there. We're just hanging around. Nah, like cut back on that time and just, you know, spend time with people that you genuinely want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word? Like figure out how much time you want to spend with people, but figure out what you got to do with yourself too. Cause bruh, spending, like, hanging around and doing this and that, and if it's meaningless at the end of the day, if it's not putting something in your pocket, let alone growing your mind, keeping you progressing, like, then honestly, it's really not worth it. Because, you know, you might be comfortable right now, but what about the future? What about, you know, we don't even know about tomorrow, but you can make tomorrow a better tomorrow for yourself by just what you do today. So don't let meaningless things, it could be people, it could be Netflix, like I said, or Xbox, or anything really that just has you waste your time. Like, and that's only something that you can, like, you know what I'm saying, figure out on your own by just being real with yourself. So, you know, don't let others waste your time. Don't let them consume your time, because when you do that, people really feel like they own your time. Like, they like, nah, bro, come hang out, or you got to do this with me today. Or no, like, we have our own lives, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it mistaken. All right, your time, like, I'm trying to talk to you. Yeah, you, like, literally, your time is different from my time. You know what I'm saying? It's different from Bob's, Jerry's, Larry's, whoever it is that you are around. Like, your time is precious. It's important in itself. It's vital. I'm just here to let you know, like, be real with yourself and figure out what you can do today for tomorrow to be a better tomorrow, let alone for you to just genuinely be happy. Because there's definitely something we can do, but we, you know what I'm saying, we be like stalling, or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to let you know, like, nah, wake up, be great, do great, and remain great. There's no reason why you gotta be lacking. There's no reason for you to be comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're young, you should be active as possible, like, as much as possible. Like, whether it's just with your mind, like learning wise, or just even getting money, or just being productive, period. But there's a lot of hanging around here and there, and there's a lot of, you know, just laying in bed. Like, let's not do that. Let's do something with ourselves. That's what I realized. And also, like, here, when I say these 2 screenshots, you'll also really understand why I'm even making this video. All right, you ready? All right, so the first one says, you're going to piss a lot. I don't know why I say that. You're going to piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you. Do it anyway. I'm gonna say that one more time. You're going to piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you. Do it anyways. Next screenshot says, some people are investments and some people are bills. Read that again. Of course, I'm gonna read it again. That's what I do with these screenshots and quotes. Come on, bro. Some people are investments and some people are bills. All right, so look, I feel like sometimes we feel like we gotta be around people because if we don't, we're gonna piss them off. But at the end of the day, you being around them, it might satisfy them, but is it satisfying you? You got to be real with yourself. I can't answer that for you. You can only answer that for yourself. I'm just here to say, yo, really think about that. They might be mad at you, but at the end of the day, if your soul, if you're inside, you are genuinely mentally just stable, like happy, like you're good for it, why aren't you choosing you? Like, you could choose you, and then once you choose you, you really figure out, okay, what do you want from people, let alone what you're okay with from people, and then you'll go seek it, and that stuff will be attracted, let alone, it'll just come to you naturally, and it's not something forced, it's not something that makes you feel weird or guilty of doing this instead of that. No, you're gonna feel loved no matter what. That's just natural. But for you to really even figure that out, you gotta spend some time for yourself. So don't let others just consume your time, all right? You could realize some things. You might even realize that these people really weren't the best people for you to begin with, but you didn't even realize that because you haven't even given yourself that time, you know what I'm saying? So understand, like, it might piss them off. They might make you feel weird, but yo, those people who make you feel weird and make you feel uncomfortable for choosing you, trust they aren't for you, bro. Because nobody who wants you, like who wants the best for you, is gonna make you feel weird. They're not gonna make you feel like, nah, what you're doing is weird. That's weird that you want to do something for yourself, or oh, you're being selfish, or or since when, or like, if they even question you doing something different, or you choosing yourself for the day, or like whatever it is, and it shouldn't be for the day, it should be 24/7 every single day. But what I'm saying is, like, you choose like a self-care day. Instead, you don't want to go outside and hang out with people or spend time with people. Instead, you want to just have some time for yourself. Some people might be like, bro, that's weird, or like, nah, bro, come out, da 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 da. Oh, okay. And then they might just gossip, or they might say this and that about you. But what I'm just trying to say is, those are the type of people you just want to stay away from. Straight up, straight like that. All right, we don't want to be around them. All right, okay. Now, the last but not least screenshot, when I talked about some people are investments and some people are bills. So again, time is, honestly, they don't teach you this in school. All right, time is really worth more. Like, it's more valuable than money. You can, with your time, like, money can be repeated, it could be made, you know what I'm saying? But time, that's never, like I said, there's no rewind, there's no pause, there's no rinse and repeat. That thing time just keeps going. So what you do with your time is like really an investment, whether it's towards the gym. Okay, you're investing it for good health, physique, whatever it is, losing your weight, whatever it is, gaining weight, whatever it is, you are investing time towards that. Bills are, like I said, those people who are consuming your time, not appreciating who you are. And like, honestly, bro, I'm saying these things, but it's like, at the end of the day, you know who I'm talking about. Like, at the end of the day, you know who I'm saying these things that might like actually be relatable, right? But like, that stuff is really up to you. Like, you know who's really an investment in that sense, in a good way, right? And someone who's a bill, like something that you got to keep paying off and it's annoying, da da da. Like, yeah, some people are an investment and some people are bills. You got to make sure who you are giving your time to accordingly and who's really benefiting you. And it's not like where it just has to benefit you, you know, like there's something you definitely can bring to the table, whether it's just being you, all of you, let alone just who you are, like what you bring to the table. You know that I can't say that for you, but at the end of the day, you also got to realize you got to know what you want from others too. And at the end of the day, I promise you, you're not going to figure that kind of stuff out with a lot of people around you 24/7, if you're always going out, if you're doing this and that, that's never going to happen. You literally got to take some time for yourself. And if people think that's weird, if people think that's crazy, so what? Because, you know what I'm saying? I saw this. I'm going to use this screenshot one time, like one day in the future. But like, it was like, so many people aren't happy, but they always be going out and celebrating or like going to a party. What are you celebrating exactly? That's what the screenshot, like, for the most part, that's what it's saying. You get me? Like, people out here are acting like they're happy, or like people are like not really happy, but they still be going out. For what though? What are you celebrating? Instead, how about we not do that? How about we not do all that extra stuff and just take a moment, sit back, really just get to know ourselves. Like, you feel like sometimes it might be exhausting to just be around other people. It could be exhausting for yourself. Like, you could be exhausted by your own self. You know what I'm saying? But just take a second, take a day, take a few minutes, just really understand what you're doing today. Just take some time and just set your intentions right, so then your time is consumed in a good way, like it's being used in the best way that you can. Because again, like I said, that time you can never get back. Like, last year it's done. That's why we say it's last year. We're in this present year, this current year. So, you know what I'm saying? Reality is what you do next. All right. Don't let the time of others, like, you know, don't let others disturb what's meant for you. Don't let others get in the way. Don't let others get in the way of what's meant for you. You see, like, sometimes I gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say, all right? I'm over here just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to spit some real shit with you. You feel me? Like, straight like that. But, yeah. I hope that makes sense. Just trying to think, is there anything else I want to say? Nah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, it's your boy, Siobasha. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, all right? Embrace yourself. Love yourself. It's not weird to take some time for yourself to figure out what you want to do. Because honestly, deep down, I feel like we all know what we want to do. But the only way for that to happen is if you take action, and action over comfort. So stop doing the things that make you feel comfortable and start doing the things that make you uncomfortable, so you are comfortable with the uncomfortable. So then, you know what I'm saying, you could be comfortable whenever. Like right now, like this is a bed, right? I could be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and just lay down all day. But instead, I'm getting up. I'm pushing myself. So it's the same thing. You could do the same thing. We're all human. We all bleed the same way. Nothing's different, bro. You just got to be real with yourself. You. All right, anyways, that's all I had to say. Pretty sure everything I had to say makes sense. Comment down below if there's anything that I said in here that, you know what I'm saying, stuck with you. That being the case, I love y'all. It's your boy, Siobasha. Peace.